Good morning, seekers. Welcome to Amanda's Life. If you're new here, please subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to hear Willie scream, become a member. Super chats do it too. Willie will scream, actually, just on command. He's our mascot. Keeps my temperament level. Hi, Elizabeth. Dream big. Everybody, say hi. It's Manic Monday. Cindy Lou, ho, ho. You love it when I do that, right? If not, sorry. So, well. I'm up. I got a great night's sleep. Unlike yesterday with the time change, I was a little overzealous that Foodie Beauty got married. But then I had time to think about it. Right? Because when you watch something, as soon as it gets put up, you're just in the moment. But then you got to spend time going, let me watch that again, and again, and again, and again. And then I had questions. Then my creep meter started going off the charts, right? And so I always follow my intuition. You're here for it with me. But we're going to pick some things apart. We're going to look for the nuggets in the video before another one gets uploaded, because there's some things that are off, okay? I found some things that were off. So now I have questions. I did a little bit of digging. I did a little research instead of just the raw reaction. Now we're going to go back. You watched it over and over too, Dream Big. Thank you. And it got creepier and creepier and weirder. Listen, Foodie Beauty, lean in. I know you've probably already made another video. It's edited. It's ready to go, right? Before you put it up, could you listen? If you're in trouble, I don't know what we can do, but it'll definitely let us know. Could you just like somewhere in there add a text, like the word banana, code word banana? Could you? Because there's no other reason you would use the word banana, right? In the desert. So could you just somewhere in there use the word banana in text on your video? Okay? So until then, we're gonna try to figure out what's going on. Yes, it's fishy. There's no hate involved. We already know that Foodie Beauty talks in way too much detail, right? Usually. We know she's not real bright. We also know that her obsession with Nader and her desire to have a couples channel was probably the top two things going on before the Kuwait thing, right? Hi, Jamie Lynn. Hi, Elizabeth. I'll say hi to y'all in just a second. So we already know her obsession with Nader, trying to make him jealous, right? That was priority number one. She started Tinder dating and looking like a sex kitten. Look, everybody wants me, right? She wanted to get married. We knew that. We also knew that she gets herself in situations, right? So we know these things about her. I mean, you couldn't even react if you didn't know these things about her. Oh, absolutely, Dream Big. I watched Troll Detective myself. We're going to go over that too. Now, there's some things that I looked in deeper, and I love Troll Detective. That is probably my favorite channel when it comes to Foodie Beauty, really, because I feel like FFG Girl is still a little, what's the word? She is still, I'm not gonna say blinded by her hate, but maybe blinded by her pissed offness. We'll say that of Foodie Beauty. So she really don't give a shit. She's just waiting for it to all play out, which is fine. I have nothing against that, because if Foodie Beauty would have done any of that shit to me, yeah, she's salty. There it is. There's the word. I don't think she's jealous of Foodie Beauty. I think she tried to help her at one time, and Foodie Beauty, she really did try to help her, because she's the one that told Foodie Beauty all about Natter's past. Because here's the problem with Foodie Beauty. She's blinded by her desires, her desire to be wanted, her desire for attention, her, that. We've seen that over and over and over. So when she actually chose Natter over someone trying to warn her and help her, FFG girl has no desire to help her again. And truthfully, there may not be any way to help her if she's stuck in Kuwait. And I hate to even say that Roman, because see, here's the problem, Roman. You didn't come off as a credible source. The only credible source in this whole ring would be Pete's. And Pete's is just cooking and doing a live stream cooking, and he didn't seem bothered. And right, Roman parties, he gets girls up on panel and parties, and hey, look at me, right? So when he's saying she's stuck in Kuwait, what if he's right? What if she actually did reach out to him? Which I just don't feel like she would. I think she would reach out to her mom, somebody that'd be willing to help. Pete's is in all his glory, being alone, but he would still be worried because we know that's Pete. I mean, he still cares and loves Chantal. I mean, he's willing to lie for her, hide shit. So we know that if things got very scary, I would think Pete's, unless it could be dangerous. I don't know. But anyway, but you think Pete's would be a little more concerned than he seems. Yes, he loves her, definitely. And they're both in the same mental space, if you ask me. They're both like mentally 16-year-olds. Hello, Tally Girl. Let me say hi to the chat, and then we're going to get on with this. And we're going to look for the nuggets. Plus, I've researched some stuff. Wow, look at all the people in here. Thank you all for joining. Elizabeth, Cindy Lou, Hazel Eyes, Ellen, Jarella, Southern Angel Eyes, just a sub. Yep, so what? Ellen. Again, Vanessa, Jan, Minxie, Misha, Aquarius Moon, Melissa, April's Rose, Adele, Jersey Shore Gardener, Dream Big, Necessita, right? Dotson here, Pat D, Elizabeth, Jennifer. Okay, so we're going to work together today, people. I'm seeing a lot of repeats, so I'm trying to. Sherry, Grandma Cooks, Love My Charlie Faith, Vanessa, Trailer Park Barbie. Okay, so here's what we're going to try to do. We're going to work together today. Let's just get rid of all the emotions and just keep our creep meters on. John, okay. Pete said she was doing fine, but was shaking his head no. Okay, and that's a concern. Hi, Tizzy. Here, we are going to, listen, we're going over all of it. And so Troll Detective brought up a very good video, and we're going to watch it. And then we're going to go over and comb over her video again. And I'm going to pull out these nuggets, okay? Which I think are purposely done because Foodie Beauty, she likes, when she does anything, she does her detail a little too much. There's not much detail in this video. Kalila, thank you for the super chat. I hope everyone has an amazing and productive Monday. You too. That's true. Pete will do whatever she tells him to. Hello, Brandy Cheesecake. So, do I want to start? All right, you know what? First of all, let's start with this, okay? Let's start with this. To get married in Kuwait, okay? There's a couple things here that we're going to explore through Kuwait government, okay? Because everybody's on the fence about how did she go over there and get married so fast? He's a resident, she's a non-resident, blah, 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 blah. He's not a national, he's Syrian, right? Living in Kuwait, which makes him a resident, not a citizen, right? It should, anyway. And she's a non-citizen, non-national, non-resident, right? Nope, I don't even know who that is, Tizzy Dawn. All right, so let's do lights. Camera. Now, here's the court in Kuwait. Now, in order to get married in Kuwait, so this service, it's provided by the Ministry of Justice, Kuwait Government Online citizens and residents, okay? And this is their marriage court requirements, okay? So you got, the service allows the Kuwaiti and non-Kuwaiti applicants to conclude a marriage contract at court. So you can be a non-Kuwaiti, right? You can be a non-Kuwaiti. All right, so the eligibility or criteria, the spouses, the wife's guardian, and the two witnesses must attend the procedures. Do you see that? So the spouses, like if the man has more than one wife, they have to be there. The wife's guardian, and because people have been saying, did she bring somebody with her? We don't know. And the two witnesses must attend the procedures. I told you what she done. My sister is her mod. What'd she do, Sassy Smurf? Say it again. Say it again. Come on, Sassy Smurf. If your sister is her mod, then why aren't her mods doing anything? I don't understand that. Or reaching out. Okay, so the required documents. You have to have a civil ID or nationality certificate for Kuwaiti applicants. Okay. You have to have a civil ID or passport for resident applicants. So he has to have a civil ID and he has to have his passport. You have to have a letter from the executive committee and the personal identification for illegal resident applicants. So he has to have a letter from an executive committee. And I'm assuming she would too, which would come from the Canadian embassy, right? Because they're both illegal residents, right? That means they're not residents. Determination of heirs. Okay, she's not a widow. Letter from the Public Institute for Social Security if the husband is a student, dealer, or retired or unemployed. Okay, so that's somebody who doesn't work. You would need a letter from the Public Institute of Social Security. Determination of heirs, that's if the guardian, if it's somebody young and their guardian's deceased, she don't need that. She doesn't need a divorce certification. You need a special power of attorney. And then he's not military as far as we know. He was wearing, he was wearing the, it was a clothing company, not a military shirt. All right, so, good morning, Kaya. Okay, so we're going to get out of here. And then we've got... Yeah. Oh, no, I've already researched that, Patricia, and we'll get right into it. In my opinion, Pete thinks the whole thing is somewhat nonsense to him. Well, that's Pete's. Pete may or may not be on the spectrum. So, okay, so she went with an escort to do a low-budget job. I told you yesterday, you can look back, but I can't say it anymore. I got cursed out for telling you. Oh, damn. Jesus. Okay, low-budget job. Okay. The rings don't have to match. I already read that in Kuwaiti, the men wear a silver wedding ring and I don't know if they're supposed to match in design, but they have to, the man wears silver and the woman wears gold. Yeah, we'll go through that, Patricia, but look at this. There are secret marriages in Kuwait. There are secret marriages, okay? You don't have to go through all that stuff I just read, right? So, I'm going to just tell you why. Listen, marriages held in secret are frowned upon in Islam. And some types of such unions may even be considered haram, okay? But they're still doing it. They're still doing it. Oh, my God. Because a real marriage has so many things that it involves. Yeah, I don't know what a low-budget job means. Seriously, I mean, she makes more on YouTube than most people. I don't think she would need the money. So marriages held in secret are definitely frowned upon. Okay, people have different motives for entering in this category of marriage. Defenders of such marriage claim that it will allow women who might otherwise be unable to enter into a full-fledged marriage or perhaps don't want to contend with the demands of a full-fledged marriage to pursue their personal interests within a recognizably Islamic framework. They concede that the practice is not ideal, but they don't condemn it as sinful. Okay, so the Kuwaiti Times spoke to some women who were married secretly, and basically, one woman said she didn't want to be a single mother because it doesn't, in Kuwait, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, another guy said he did it because he got fired from his job and he had no income. So he did it. So there's the different styles. Here's the Urfi marriage. It's a secret marriage called Urfi. It's a marriage that does not require witnesses and is not registered with state authorities. Couples just repeat the words, "I marry you," and sign a paper stating they're married. It's a way for people to have sex with each other within what is perceived to be a licit framework. The relationship is often kept secret from the family members, and women often become pregnant, but we don't have to worry about that. So there's this one called the Urfi. That's where they just repeat the words, "I marry you," and sign a paper. Another type of secret marriage is misyar, which can be, I'm probably just ruining these words, but I don't know them, which can be defined as a marriage contract between a man and a woman in which the woman waives some of the rights she would have in a normal Islamic marriage. So this can be mostly for like women that are older and they just want to fulfill normal marital duties. I'm looking more at the Urfi one, and let me tell you why. Because here's the deal. Let's address this for a second. There are secret marriages there, so I learned that. I would more go in line with this Urfi one, because the one thing about Chantal, she's always wanted to be married, right? She would be just, in my opinion, creating this Princess Bride vlog of her getting ready for that day. Do you see what I'm saying? 2 hands on the table with a $30 candle and 2 bottles of perfume and 2 infinity beaded bracelets. That's what we got for a marriage ceremony. That's not dowry gifts. That's gifts they bought each other, but they're identical. That's not dowry. That was a photo op. And why wouldn't she, the first time in her life, 39 years old, she's in love, why wouldn't she make a whole wedding day? Now, she might, but I find it weird she would put up a video of them already married before the wedding day. This is her first marriage. This is her first, would she cheat herself like this just to get revenge and get back at Nader? Was she in such a psychotic state with her obsession of Nader that she literally was willing to do anything to get over him and prove to him that somebody wanted to marry her? I have not seen the parody pics of the hands. Me, oh my. I have not. So these are the things that went through my mind when I started tearing apart the community page post, the video. Yes, this could be a business arrangement. This could also have been a business arrangement in his mind, but in her mind, she believed, right? She believed that this 29, 30-year-old guy, boy, whatever you want to call him, I'm going to call him a man, fine, was in love with her. It was a Bath & Body Works candle, $15. Well, we don't know what it costs over there in Kuwait because we know the dinar is way more valuable than the Canadian maple-scented paper cash. Yeah, here comes the bribe. Yeah, so you're not supposed to take on his last name. Anywho, so let's say they opted for the Urfi marriage because there's a whole thing involved. So this would be called a temporary marriage. which all he has to say, oh my God, all he has to say is, what is the word? Let me see. All he has to say is a word 3 times in a temporary marriage, and you are no longer married. It's like, wow. What is the word? Okay. So Kuwaiti law, an Islamic marriage has to meet certain requirements such as ishar, which is announcement, payment of the mar, the dowry, the consent of both parties, the permission of the wali, the woman's guardian, and the presence of witnesses. This is Kuwaiti law. So all kinds of secret marriages are haram because of the lack of one or two of these rules. And this enshrined in Kuwaiti law. In Kuwaiti's personal status laws, a woman is never free to make a marriage decision on her own. She must have a male guardian, wali, to do so on her behalf, regardless of her age. Okay? Witnesses to the marriage. Hello, Elizabeth. Thank you for the super chat. The house was a smokescreen. She hired Salah, wired him the money, and pretended it was for a house. Then he had time to make up a story about the house falling through. I have no idea. So in Kuwaiti's personal status law, she has to have witnesses to the marriage must be Muslim men for the marriage to be valid. In addition, a man may legally have up to 4 wives simultaneously, but if the first wife suspects her husband is having a relationship with another woman, even if they are secretly married, the first wife can accuse him of adultery. Which is another reason why men will do secret marriages. You know, kind of like sister wives. You can have one legitimate marriage, right? Done the right way. And they do these secret marriages, which aren't really secret, but they're not recognized by law because they're already married. Didn't you? Okay, we're going to get into that too, Sassy. We're going to get into it all. I will cover all the bases, I promise you. I have been working on this to the point my husband had to rub the knots out of my shoulders. Because when I go into this, I'm not into it for, blah, 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 peace out. No, I'm into it like 100. 100. For no other reason except the fact that I am kind of like troll detective. You present something, and if I get a certain spidey sense or something's not right, I'm not going to be running around in different chats. No, I'm going to be like, hold up, I got to watch this again. And again, I got to stop this. I have to go check this out. This is just my brain, right? I'm not into this just so everybody looks at me. No, like I'm really into this. I had to get all the knots rubbed out of my shoulders last night because this has got me bothered. I don't care if you like her or not. I don't like to see anybody get bamboozled. Like, what's the word? Bamboozled over anything. So I had to look into secret marriages in Kuwait. How can you get married without really going through all the traditions and the customs and the culture? How can you do this? Why is there a hair? Oh, there it is. Tickling my nose. Oh, it's still bothering me. I don't think she would call Roman either. I don't even know if she's going to be allowed to call anybody. Just like the videos she's making, there's nuggets in them. We're going to get to it. Okay, so then, we're going to go over to Troll Detective. I love Troll Detective. I feel like we're on the same brain wave, which is, I don't know. I'm not a cynical person. It's just when somebody's full personality changes because of somebody else's demands, or here's the problem with you, Foodie Beauty. You have bullshit us so much. You have lied. You have hidden stuff. You have spent so much time deceiving your audience. Like I said, it's like the boy who cried wolf. There's a part in here, honestly, there's a part in here that made me go, well, damn. Well, damn. We remember when she was with Nader. When she could drive home. Like, okay, remember beef stroganoff? The beef stroganoff video with Nader. It turned out like slop on a plate, right? And he took it out on her. He screamed at her for I don't know how many hours, she said. But she pretended like everything was okay on the camera, right? She was just really quiet. But she pretended like everything was okay. She cut up the cheese wrong or something. And ruined his life, right? Oh, God. She didn't say a word. She pretended like everything was fine. Now, mind you, I get it. He was abusive, and she kept going back. Going back for more and more and more. And then, when people started getting like, we don't like him, blah, 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 because she did cry on the way home, because she needed people, she was just upset. But she kept going back for more. And then she started being secretive about it. Because she was obsessed with him. Because, you want to know why? He pretended like he loved her for a week, and she thought she was going to get married. See how quick this can happen? Shelly, you almost said it yesterday. I did. You know what? I was doing a blind reaction to that video, and I'm fine with that. Right? Time change, my sleep, oh my God, she did it. She's married. She's in Kuwait. What the fuck? Right? Oh my God, is she happy? She looks so happy. But then, my spidey senses started going off. Because I kept watching it over and over again. I kept saying, why didn't she show getting ready to get married? Her amazing day. What? Why? That's Foodie Beauty. This is all she's ever wanted. And I just don't think she's smart enough to pull off a con. I believe he is, but I think she thinks he's in love with her. I think she was vulnerable. I know it is sad we keep going back for more, is it not, Adele? Yeah, we're going to cover that too, Krista. All right, let's go to Troll Detective first. All right, let's start there with his spidey senses. God, I watched a lot in between all that. It's been crazy. Okay, here's Troll Detective. Let me get this queued up. It's only a minute long. Got to get past the StreamYard. StreamYard's putting out a lot of ads. Listen, he made more love to the camera. Look, and Enrique, you were making more love to yourself on the camera than you were to Foodie Beauty, your queen. Just saying. I'm actually like, now that I keep watching this, I'm scared. I am. Okay. Just saying. All right, so let's do the lights, camera, action thing. Here he is. Enrique! You taking advantage of our girl's mental illness. Her psychosis after the whole Nader thing. Now you got her over there in Kuwait. Oh, God. All right, so let's put the volume up. This is Troll Detective. If you're not subscribed, please do. The best channel. Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
Hello guys, how are you? Hola amigos, ¿cómo estás?
Hold on. This damn speaker turned off. Oh, I know. We're going to keep going back and forth, people. He winks. He's addressing other countries for some reason. Oh, my God. Something's off. Big time. And so I started feeling like, I'm like, wait a minute. He's not in love with the idea of being on YouTube. He has a YouTube channel. Is there a reason he has not Has he got into... Never mind. I can't. I can't. Anyway, let's just, you know what? Whatever. Cats in the Hats, now that they're married, can he stop her from coming home? I'm afraid for her. Don't know. Don't know. I don't know what he's tied to. But let's just be careful what we say, okay, people? Let's just watch this. Our whole focus is on Foodie Beauty. Because sometimes we like, okay, well, like what Pat just said, okay? We don't want to put ourselves into any situation. Yes, we're going to cover that too, Hazel Eyes. We're going to cover that too, Tally Girl. Hold on. Oh my God. So, can I just with myself? Okay.
الو فيجيتس سالو سافا مرحبا اهلا وسهلا كيفكم؟
Okay, so Troll Detective, I questioned this at the beginning too. I'm like, why are you saying hello to all these other countries unless you are reaching out to some people you know? That's as far as I'm taking that. Moving on.
تمام. Hello visitors, how are you doing? I hope you will enjoy our video today with a nice view.
Okay, the music you added, Troll Detective, that's what set my creep meter off. Besides Chantel, and I don't watch ALR, so you're obviously not new to the girls' world. What else do you guys watch? Go check out my channel and go see all the things we watch. But we watch what is most interesting at the time on YouTube. Yes, this is a clothing company. This is the Vintage Company. And it says, I can't remember, Love from Home. That's what it says on there. It's just a vintage clothing company. Okay, Kamikaze. Okay. Thank you, John. Don't know.
So get ready. Yalla. I hope you will enjoy our video today with a nice view.
Now, these are actual tourist attractions in Kuwait. Right? Kuwaiti City. Which, by the way, Foodie Beauty mentioned when they were going over or coming back from the bridge, Kuwaiti City. Which, you know, I know, listen, Foodie Beauty, here's the deal with you. Why? We know her. She's been on here forever. She would be vlogging this stuff to show you the beauty, right? This stuff, look at this. Look at this. Now, I have my opinion. Of why he took her on the bridge, across the bridge, okay? I have my opinion. This could be something. Let's just say, for argument's sake, or all intensive purposes, right? What if he knows people in Kuwait, in Kuwaiti City, and he's already married? Because remember the Facebook thing, right? He said, my beautiful wife, 9 years ago. What if he is already married? What if he isn't going to take her into the city and he's going to hide her? Okay? So maybe, all intensive purposes, Exactly. And before she even went out there, he would not FaceTime with her. He would not acknowledge her on his channel. So we questioned all that before. He takes her to the desert and she's put in a tent. Raccoon Man in for the kill. Well, he's definitely taken her to deserted areas. Now, let me talk about this area they're in, okay? Let's go to their video, okay? Or hers, whatever. We're going to start pulling out the nuggets. I did do some investigations into some of this stuff. Let me just turn you around till I get it queued up. I did a little bit of, girl, I told you I was up doing this until I had knots in my shoulders. And it's not because I'm scared for her. It's just like something's off. And it was driving me crazy. It's like any mystery movie thing I watch. I mean, I used to be able to solve the CSI series, every episode within 10 minutes, right? I was always looking for the nuggets, not staring at that gorgeous, black man with the green eyes. God, was he gorgeous? Was he not? You know what I'm saying? I'm in there going, lining shit up and looking for the nuggets. And then I'm like, boom. And then I would have it solved. And then I got bored, right? So then now I watch interrogations. I watch investigations. I watch what makes people do things they do. Because if you think, okay, let's just say your life just going along and we think different, right? We're not bogged down with possible, like Foodie Beauty, like possible mental illness, right? Anxiety, depression. She suffers from all these things. And we know she came off of the Natter. She was already telling everybody her mental health wasn't good, that she was obsessed over him, and it wasn't good. And if anybody knows what a rebound is, I'm going to guess if you've ever had a rebound in your life, you came out of a shit relationship, right? You're heartbroken, you're upset, everything in your life has changed, your reality's skewed a little bit, and then this person just starts telling you everything you want to hear to get over this one. You're going to not look at red flags. And we already know that can usually happens on a smaller scale because most of us will recognize the signs, right? Eventually. Not right away. Okay? But with Foodie Beauty, it's going to be 10 times the obsession, which we saw. I mean, come on. We see a little bit of, who completely reinvents themselves to be that submissive woman. Like literally puts on a hijab and changes overnight because that's where she went wrong with Nader. Well, that's why I said Patricia. Patricia said, yeah, but when you're older and mature, we know better. Right, we, keywords, we. She has developmental delay, and I've said it a million times, that ended at her developmental progress ended at age 16. So that means something traumatic happened in her life that just halted her. Because most people go through stepping stones in life. Even her, she hasn't even gone through stepping stones. She literally got to the drinking age and her life experiences stayed on a flat line. She never got married. She couldn't have kids. So she just stayed. She got obsessed with YouTube. It became her whole life. She can't wait to have a couples channel like Trisha Paytas. She fell in love with a foreigner and he broke her heart. And now she's searching another foreigner. She's going to do it right this time, people. If I just wear the hijab, if I become submissive, if I just stop being me, if I reinvent myself, then somebody will want me. You missed the whole Nader thing? What a shit show. No, he said, for my baby. Sassy, he said, here, dinner for my baby. My baby. She's 10 years older than you. Enrique. That's his name now. Well, something's happening. Now, she is not, in my opinion, she may have been told, yeah, something's not right. She is not good at, in my opinion, she would never fly to Kuwait, marry a stranger for a business deal. She would do it for love. And then find out it's a business deal. I don't know. I'm just saying we're spitballing. Because she wouldn't. She just wouldn't. She don't care about money. We've seen her just piss it away. She's not obsessed with living in, buying a mansion, buying a condo. She is not on that. She is all about love. Like a child, a teenager. She thinks this is all about her and him choosing her. And look what I got, Nader. Like the revenge game on Nader. She's all in, absolutely. It's crazy. It is going to, if this is what's going on, it's going to blow up big time. I'm going to show you the difference. We're going to play this video and we're going to grab the nuggets. We're going to talk about, and that's what I think is going on, Raccoon Man. Absolutely. She is an easy target. She's easy prey. And that would be scary, Sherry. Very scary. If it is this far. Because even though we're wearing, and I got to be careful because I don't really want to hone in on him. I want to hone in on her. Because there could be something over here that you don't even want to mess with. Aquarium. Thank you, Patsy. Thank you. And we're going to see that part, right? But like I said, can we not... Let's stay away from this. Okay? For all y'all's sake. Let's just hone in on her. Can we do that? Because this could be far more network than you can even imagine. So let's, you know what? Let's have fun with it. And let's just hone in on Chantal. Please. Let's just do that. Even in the chat, let's be very careful. Yes, Sherry. Absolutely. Okay, so let's see Foodie Beauty in all her glory. Yep, we're going to stay with her motives. Thank you. Okay, everybody. Gotta get through this ad. Hold on. Meanwhile, let's get, this is, oh my God. Spidey senses. Okay, let's make sure.
With up to about...
Hey guys, all right, so we're about to head on to the...
She's definitely just in her glory, okay? Now remember, the whole meat of this video is not going to be up to her. Where they go and what they do is definitely not up to her. And you know how always in Foodie Beauty's live streams and videos, she never likes to share the spotlight, right? She doesn't like anyone to take over her videos. So she's definitely going to have a problem with doing a couples video when she's used to all the attention on her. Okay? This we know about her. So we're going to just talk about what we know about her and what seems off. Okay? So here's one reason this isn't going to work well for her, because her entire identity is her fame on YouTube, because she has nothing else in her life except Pete's.
Sheikh Jabber Bridge, which is 48.5 kilometers long, right in the middle of the ocean, will connect.
Now, here's the Sheikh Jabber Al Hamada Al Sahaba Causeway. Now, the reason he chose this, if you ask me, is because it's only 2 years old, okay? And this is a big deal This is the longest causeway, and it's definitely on the other side is desert, okay? So to not be seen with her in fact, didn't she say something about him taking her to an island soon? Yeah, he ain't taking her to Kuwaiti City, where the public is, people might see him with her. And I'm not saying it's because of embarrassment. It's because there's probably like, I don't know, a lot of visibility. Let's just say that. And this is new. It's only 2 years old, and we'll keep following along. I am not going to play the music. No, thank you. Oh,
and a half to traverse.
She's going to show her wedding ring nonstop because no matter what way she got married, she accepted it. Whether it not be a full-blown, out there paperwork, witnesses, you know what I'm saying? In her mind, she's married. Secret marriage or not. What did Uber say? Think about it. This way she doesn't have to go live and have him there. She can't go live, in my opinion. All she cares about is somebody claimed her, she's married, and Dee Dee, look at my ring, Dee Dee. I gotta be honest. I still think they rent free in her head. I really, really do. Because you cannot get over obsession and psychosis, or what do they call that? The THC psychosis. You cannot get over that this fast. For real. I don't think she'll ever go live there.
Beautiful, calming scenery. Let's go. Also, here's the surprise you've been waiting for.
No, you've been waiting for. Let's be honest.
Hello guys.
Okay, now he's looking at himself, not into the little camera, right? Because you know when I do it too, because I have to see what my video looks like. If I'm looking at an invisible dot, I get all screwed up. Simples, yeah, that was a nugget, was it not? Simple said, that desert shot, man, that was scary. He knows this is burned into her mind now. How remote. Nobody can hear you. He chews on his cuticles? Oh, good God. Okay, let's just keep an eye.
How are you? Hola amigos. ¿Cómo estás? Ciao, come va? Hello, wie geht's? Salut.
And I didn't understand why she kept editing. Listen. Why did she keep editing in between all those hellos to all those countries? Like, did he go on and say something more and she edited it out? Or did he tell her to edit it out? At first, a video, did he say this was a deal? That's what Troll Detective said. That was what Troll Detective said. We need Mo Translates to, you know, come in and start working with us. Yeah, and not only that, you're right, she's got, Kamikaze said it, and she's got video proof that she's in another country getting married. She may have been, or she might have been afraid that she was going to be subpoenaed to Natter's court.
Hello, ça va? مرحبا, أهلا وسهلا.
And yes, he could be editing because we know he has a YouTube channel and he knows how to do it. Now, right here is where Troll Detective said, this is a business, all the flags. Yeah, and she would not fly. Listen, Foodie Beauty would only fly to Kuwait to get married and be in love. She would have anxiety. Remember when she got invited to that New Year's Eve party with her friend? She went and got the hotel. It was New Year's Eve. She went and got the hotel. She paid for the hotel, and Pete's was with her, and they had this $40 buffet, and everything was all set up. At the last second, she panicked. She was scared, and she bowed out, right? In her own hometown. She was afraid to go to the party because she had anxiety about it. And and then Cuba, we thought she was going to bow out, but she was so upset with Nader and Didi. She was going to show them that she was going to go to Cuba by herself because they kept saying she ain't going to go. So she did it to prove a point to Nader and Didi. And that's why I got to like put those pieces in with this. She flew for 14, 19 hours to Kuwait to marry a stranger. All this could still been part of her, I'm going to go end up in a mental institution if I don't get over Nader. And the only way to get over Nader is to get under someone else. She was doing that, Tinder dates, and then she met this guy. And he told her everything she wanted to hear. He wanted to marry her. She's his queen. Everything she wanted to hear. And the more times you say it, eventually somebody's going to believe it. And that's all she needed. And that was her motivator. So let's continue. In my opinion.
كيفكم؟ تمام؟ Hello Beezers, how are you doing? I hope you will enjoy our video today with a nice view. So get ready. Yalla.
This is, okay. Let's,
Some juice. All right, we picked up some refreshments. We have a Red Bull with strawberry flavor. And my favorite, lemon mint. Yummy.
I mean, think about this. Think about this. This is, oh my God. Is this how you treat a queen? Okay, people there do not get matching rings. Yep, man wears silver, the woman wears gold, and apparently they don't have to match. Okay. All he did was say greetings in common languages. Okay, good. I don't know if the American flag was up there or not. She did it. If you look at the beginning of this video like we did, her finger wasn't swollen. She was out walking. She was definitely overheated. You could even hear the asthma. Of course, she shouldn't be walking in the desert with asthma. Hopefully, she brought her puffers. So my thing is that this doesn't even seem like any type. I mean, where's the wedding day? Where's the wedding day video? I mean, a woman that's never been married in her life, and this is your wedding day video? I mean, what is magical about it? Well, what's magical about it? What's magical about it? We have not seen anything magical in any of these videos. And to me, it feels like okay, so let's say you go on vacation. Let's say you go on vacation. All right, you pick a vacation, right? Let's say you're going to vlog a place nobody's ever been. You can't wait, right? I'll look into that little dot. It's weird because I got to see the chat. Okay, so look at my eyes. Do you see how much time I put into this? Okay. No, let me tell you something, Raccoon Man. Raccoon Man said it's a fake show. Foodie Beauty has done better at scripting a fake show. She will make shit up just to look better than everyone, happier than everyone, even if it's all a lie. She will do that. She will create a fake, like the Beezer show. Like, she will create a fake character. Even if she is a fake character right now, she'll still make you think her life's better than yours. Thank you, Red Dragon. That's all they went to was deserted areas, no people. I told you there wasn't even a bird. There wasn't even an animal. All right? There is absolutely, okay, we're in for it. I'm not taking this long drive across that empty bridge anymore. No. So we're gonna get there. All right, let me stop it here.
Wearing my Shapermint leggings with my outfit, and I am obsessed. They look...
No, leggings look stupid on women. Sorry. I mean, seriously, you got to be absolutely flawless. But you see how many people out there wearing leggings, and you're going, I don't think that's what those were meant for. Okay, so let me get this through this ad. Even you, lady, those are the ugliest leggings I've ever seen in my life. I seen a woman that bought into all the bullshit of the waffle leggings. And of course, she had to wear them in some crazy pattern. She was walking around in them, and we were out to dinner, and I'm like, is anybody going to tell her? Anyone? It's probably the first time I ever seen the waffle leggings not do anything for anyone's ass. Yeah, she had flat, SpongeBob flat ass, right? Oh my God, she was wearing those waffle leggings. I'm like, no, did nothing for you. Just create a whole lot of eye illusions. You work from home? That's good. That's good. Wear the leggings. Wear the yoga pants are stunning. The TikTok leggings. Now they're into the V front leggings. It's just a great marketing tool. It's called guerrilla marketing, right? You get some hot chick, you send her a pair, then they send them to a bunch of other ones, make some TikToks on these. Yeah, whoa. But it's always the women that don't belong in them that get them, right? And look what it did for me. No, it did nothing. No. That's called Spanx. Okay, here we go. Let's get on with it. We take little intermissions. All right, so let's get on with this. I just have questions. I am not accusing anyone of anything. There is no conspiracy theory. I have questions based on the way Chantel does content, right? The way she does content. And it's always, my life's better than yours kind of way. Look at all the shit I can buy. I don't have to cook. I can get Uber Eats. Look at all the guys willing to starfish me. She's always been that way. She's always been a na-na-na-boo-boo kind of girl. In my opinion, she has the emotional response and intelligence of a 16-year-old. If he's a tour guide, they'd be going to the most... They would be going to the most beautiful tourist things in Kuwait. So that's why I debunked that. Her life's definitely different now. Yes, it is. Absolutely. So this is supposedly what you're doing for your honeymoon. Because I don't know if they got married that day, the day before, the night before. This is supposed to be their honeymoon. We're going to go past an emergency station area. We're going to go across the causeway, which I understand they're pretty proud of it because it shortened the trip from one side to the other. And I actually believe it's east from west, not north from south, because Foodie Beauty said north side. But when I looked up the desert area they were in with the tents, it said the east right off of this causeway. Okay? And maybe she's trying to say something. Here's the emergency station, people. I don't know. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, Dot, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. I already said that. We're focused on Foodie Beauty and her. Okay? Did you want yourself to be linked to anything? In fact, let's just... Do you? I don't think you do. You gotta walk around cautiously, you know, in this world. Especially nowadays. Thank you, Dot. Yes. So let's just... We're focused on Foodie Beauty. I already did. Freaking the sheets. Here we go. Yes, and the THC... I don't know, maybe once she got there and it was all out of her system and out of her brain... She may be, I don't know, waking up. Okay, wait. Nope, no music. We're not doing that. Okay, oh.
In the middle of this bridge because...
The fact that she just keeps, it's like when she gets a new set of turtle claws, right? She's got to show it nonstop. So she's doing this on purpose. Many ways. I did it, guys. You didn't believe me and I did it. Or, because right now she don't care about her beezers. She does not care about her beezers whatsoever. There are no comments allowed. None. Right? Her beezers are just being a support system. Right? I don't know what reaching out she's doing in the background because I'm not a part of it. So I'm not going to make anything up because I don't do that. And she definitely, you'll see, the more heated up she gets and all that clothing, her finger will start to swell. But in the car with the air on, the ring fits like it would on any fat finger, okay? Any fat finger, for real. When my fingers get cold, my rings start sliding off and falling, or sliding around. But when you're nice and warm, they fit. You know, she could have tried it on in the air conditioning, and now she goes out into the heat. So we already know the ring is not going to fit when she's hot or swollen from sodium. Burger King, Foodie Beauty. Anyway, so she's going to continuously show this ring. But she's definitely all in.
You can't turn around, right? Like there's no U-turn. You gotta...
See how she keeps doing it? This is a 16-year-old. I'm married. It's like a Disney movie. Yeah, you know, you're just waiting for the little bluebirds to fly around her head. Do you know how many women get caught up in this shit that are very insecure and depressed and they just want to be in love? That screams it all over her face, by the way. I don't know, taking care of business. Is she moving there permanently? There was a nugget in this video that had me a little concerned. She said, bear with me, guys. I'm trying to get used to my new life. That was a nugget.
We have to drive the whole lane. Only straight.
She'll continue to show that ring because she is so happy. They don't have air conditioning, just in cars. If she was in the mall picking out a ring, because we know they were in the mall, she bought a candle. It's air conditioned in the mall. They have the most beautiful, they have better malls than we do. Is she going to make it out of there? I don't know, Hazel Eyes. She won't move there because she can't get citizenship. Right. She could become a resident if he applied for his wife, unless it's a secret marriage. Why is he hiding her if it's not a secret marriage? Whether he's already married or he don't want to be seen with her. I don't know. Oh my God. But he would be taking her. We're going to go back. I'm going to show you. Oh my God. Okay. I already put it in there. Didn't I? Sightseeing in Kuwait. Look at how I'm spelling today. I had enough sleep. I'm just adding extra G's and shit. God. These fucking sausage fingers of mine. They're too little. That's why I can't play the piano. Okay, so let's go to images of where he could be taking her to impress everyone with where he lives. Look at this. Syria. He's supposedly Syrian. See all this? They could have took a honeymoon ride, right? Filmed that. See all this? Do you see all this? I mean, how did we think that the people on the internet weren't going to pull this all up? So there's that. I mean, I'll be glad if it's for him to just go back to Canada, because at least when the fallout comes, she'll be home. You know what I'm saying? Look at all this stuff. These are things to see in Kuwait. Top 10 things to see in Kuwait. But, you know, here we are. Here we are. Okay.
Hi, ho visitors, away!
Oh God, don't show copyrighted shit from Ace Ventura. She's always trying to get us copyright struck. I don't know why. If she wants us to see this beautiful life, Why play the music that's getting people in trouble? Why put in an Ace Ventura clip that could get us copyrighted? Like, why is she doing this to us? Is he doing it or is she? For the clip channels to not be able to, or the reaction channels to not be able to react. Remember, code word, Chantal, you need to put it in text somewhere in your video, the word banana. And then we'll know that you're waking up or that shit just ain't right. All right, so we're going to take this long drive, blah, blah, blah. Nobody on the roads, blah, blah, blah. It's just the abyss. Okay, let's start paying attention to their time together. She's in it. I ain't even questioning her motives. She is all in. Even if it's, look what I got at her. I got me a foreign man from the Middle East, and he loves me more than you ever would have, blah, blah, blah. He married me, blah, blah, blah. That's how simple this would be for her. And she fell in love. She even said, I'm in love, okay? But I want you to pay attention to this love thing, okay? For real. No, okay.
Enjoying this beautiful...
There goes the ring again. Our 16-year-old. In case you didn't see it, I'm showing you the ring again, guys. Thank you. He doesn't put his arm around her. They're not out in the public. They're in the privacy of their vehicle. Then they go out to the desert in the middle of nowhere.
Day. It's actually only like 22 today. Not too bad, actually. And
he's looking at the camera. He's got that eyebrow up like Enrique Iglesias, right? He's all, hello. And I would talk about the shirt, but I'm pretty sure if you're all in a speculative mode, it could be a symbol for something. Just saying, and don't say it in the chat.
And so the weather is nice and perfect day.
In other words, you're not going to sweat to death in all that clothing, even though you're flushing the cheeks. Yes, freaking the sheets, absolutely. Symbolism, yes. Well, I'm at scary vibes now.
I miss you guys, Beezers.
All right, let's fast forward. Now, this is their honeymoon, people. Keep this in mind. I really look at empty roads. Oh my gosh, Chantal. But she's definitely got the views from this. Almost 30,000. Good for you. You're going to need that money. But look at the roads. This is going across that causeway that's only like 2 years old, 2.5 years old. And they're going to go to the other side. Oh, here we go. They cheers, but they don't kiss. Are they allowed to kiss? She's flexing. He's got that eyebrow up still. She only knew him for like a week before they were engaged. And then she's out there in less than a month. Doesn't know him. Yeah, she's cooking inside that outfit. Oh, yeah, I'm sure Diamond Paw. Yeah, I'm sure he couldn't get any other woman than one that's 10 years older than him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just wanted her out there so he could literally have sex with her. Really? Think about what you just said. No, I'm believing no, that's probably something he's willing to do or not. Don't even know that yet. We're getting through the music. There was the wink. Why? When she's trying to do a cheers. Definitely. I don't think so either, Need some Z's. There's a reason behind why they are showing what they're showing. Okay, let's not put them together. Let's just say Chantal will do anything to have a couples channel. And he's like, okay, but here's what we're going to do. Here's what, and then he made her edit out a bunch of stuff. And it looks like two friends hanging out, right? She keeps showing the ring, but you know, okay. This is not, in my opinion, what I thought it was supposed to look like. She is all in. She really believes that everybody is going to be blown away by this. When we're just going to pick it apart, of course. But she wants Nader to see this, okay? It ain't about us or her beezers. If she cared about her beezers, she'd have her comments on. She don't care about any of that. She is showing Nader. Oh, man, look at it. Yes, yes. Let's all keep watching. He's going to wink at y'all. Okay. And look at her. Look at her. This is like, oh my God. Chantal. Chantal. Thank you, Sherry. Oh my God. Let's see. Okay, then we're going to move on and we're going to get some more nuggets. Then he looks at her and does a grin. After he did the thing in the camera. She is clueless. We've been saying that for years. We're like, oh my God, why are you so clueless? Why didn't you search into Nader's background? Why did you just want love so bad? You just literally gave up tens of thousands of dollars because you believe everything somebody says just because you want to be starfished and loved. Like, how 16 teenage bullshit is that? You don't have the mentality, the ability to articulate. You don't even know what an informed decision is. Neither does Pete, by the way. I'm turned away from the chat because I am over here just yelling at the walls. Exactly, Pat. Exactly. He may be linked. Oh, my God. All right, moving on. Not playing the music. Oh, definitely. She definitely has him believing that she's rich. He could be a third or second class resident in Kuwait. He may not have it like that, right? Because like people said, a Honda, really? He's wealthy. He's going to take care of her. She'll never have to pay for anything. She said that about Nader. Oh, he paid for it. No, he didn't. She did. She'll always lie about that. She wants it to look like it's something it's not. And we're going to start seeing that in the videos. We're going to start being able to point this shit out better and better. Okay, so the first call out to me is, this is your honeymoon? This is not a flex. This is his choice of where you're going to film, in my opinion. Because if it was up to her, she'd be on a gondola, right? With a guy with a, what do they play on the gondolas? You know, some romantic thing. They'd be all cuddled up together, right? That would be her choice. The conspiracy theory. Carlotta said, they come back to Canada, he falls in love with Pete and comes out of the closet. Oh my God. Oh, now. Okay, never mind, I'm not saying it. And Sassy knows exactly what I'm going to say, and I can't. And I'm doing that on purpose, because first of all, I'm not stupid. Second of all, people will find it on their own if they want to. No, he has a YouTube channel, Blue Dream. That's what I said. It's not like Salah loves the camera and he wants in on the YouTube. He has a YouTube channel. He has plenty of subscribers. You got to ask yourself, why did he quit posting a year ago? What changed in his life that he stopped posting on YouTube a year ago? That's for you and Troll Detective to figure out. I have my own opinions, but I'm not saying them here. Okay, so here we go. He's not even using her channel. He's controlling it, the content. Listen, the only thing that would make sense is that she married man's nephew. Okay? That's the only thing that makes sense in my mind. If this is supposed to just be a marriage of convenience and there's some money involved and a trip, married man went with her, that's her true love. He says he'll get divorced, but she don't care. His wife and kids are never coming to Canada. She'll take on the role as the, second wife, whatever. I believe that more than I believe a lot of the other shit, that this isn't about her being in love with Salah. This is a show, her putting on an act, and she's really in love with married man. Because she's been with him physically. She was becoming crazy about him. Do you see what I'm saying? Thank you, Vlog Dusty. I can't drip dry now. Moistness. Something's not right. Everywhere they go is deserted, like he's hiding her. Yep. Yep. So my theory still stands more credible because I don't like to believe in evil or possible danger. So in my opinion, this is more of she went to Kuwait with married man and he vouched for Salah for them to get married, have the proper documents, maybe, and she's gonna bring him back to Canada because her married man lives in Canada and wants his nephew there. Probably has a job for him or something. So that's what I'm sticking with. But there are other things, and that would be the safe route. That would be the safe route. Well, and just like married man left his wife and kids behind, if this guy's married, this nephew, he doesn't want to take her out in public because he may be married and have a son, right? And he's willing to leave the country for his family's sake. That's a very common situation. A lot of people that are from the Middle East have a great job opportunity somewhere else because they have a family member over there and they will make more money and be able to send it home, and they just got to get away to get there. I like to believe the good, okay? I don't want to go into the dark, the evil, and the ugly until it's proven that things are dark, evil, and ugly. I'm going to go with my theory. So we're taking the long road in Kuwait. This is the long road in Kuwait. Okay, so when you get to the other side, here you go. Let's get there, could we? Oh my God, who drives forever to just, here she goes. She's gonna pretend like she knows something. Here's the other thing that bothered me. Let's let her talk. Okay, with the music. Here's another thing. Okay, so this is where they chose to go. Now, if none of you know what this is, you would think it's some military operation, right? What it is November 15th. They're putting in tents right now, okay? This is going to be a big family camping site. They're constructing it. They're going to have buggies and four-wheelers and all these tents. It's going to be you have to create a reservation. You got to be approved through whatever to go there, and you get to camp and have fun. And some people in Kuwait have been looking forward to this. So they're just now installing everything. They got all the electrical towers in there because over on the other side of this causeway, they had to put in all the electrical first. So now they're starting to build the campground, okay? So it's going to be a huge campground, and everybody's been looking forward to this. I don't know if it's going to be part of the Pearl Festival or not. I know it's definitely, when I looked at it, what it's supposed to look like, They're going to have shopping. They're building all this. So he could have took her there because he was excited about the future of this area. But here's the problem. Why didn't she say this? Why didn't he say this? Why? Maybe he's invested in it. Maybe that's why, and they don't want the internet to ruin that. I have no idea. But she's always about being smarter than everyone. She would have said something or researched it, or he would have told her. That's why I was thinking, where in the hell is he taking you? Is this where we go look for you when you come up missing? Right? Yes, a sea city. Yes, there was a name for it. I looked it all up, and yes, the future plans of this area is supposed to be incredible. Yeah, maybe he works there. Maybe he works there. Who knows? I said that yesterday. I'm like, where are we? Is this a military base? Is this are there landmines? You know, I was like, can you give us anything besides, look at the desert. It's so beautiful. Chantal, it's a sandbox. That ain't beautiful. There's so much beauty in Kuwait. Like this stuff. So why couldn't they have explained it? Why didn't he explain it? It's weird to me. We had to go look it up. We had to go look it up. So that's why you see all this that may look like a danger zone, right? There's somewhere you get buried under the pavement, right? I mean, that's what I was thinking. But then I researched it. They're actually going to build this amazing place for families with camping and buggy riding, and there's going to be shopping, and it's supposed to be incredible. So they're trying to get the campground open by November 15th. So, I mean, I think they're working their way. I don't know. She's not being specific for some reason. It's weird. Okay, back to her wedding ring, I'm sure, being flashed in our face. Not her face, Dee Dee's face. You know, mostly she wants to get even with Dee Dee. Dee Dee, look what I got. Look what you got. I still love that. I still believe that's her brain. I believe she would have married anyone. Anyone that was tall and thin and better looking than Nader. Just so she could win. Yes, they're starting to put in the tents, taking care of business. I was reading all about it. Looks like a scene out of Tremors or Dune, right? Anything to get even with Nader. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is a genie going to build something on the campgrounds in a week? Actually, it's going to be a bunch of tents erected at this point. But down the future is to build shopping areas and all kinds of stuff. It doesn't mean it's going to be, I guess they were going to open it to some, camping, but it wasn't going to be open for everything. Yeah, we don't even get to see her hotel room. Did she move into Salah's house, or is she still in a motel with a married man, right? Nobody knows.
Guys, desert walk bees. Yalla.
Okay, that's not sexy or cute. I'm being honest. I know you're doing that for Nader. Just to get even with him, we know. We get it. You win. You win, sweetheart. But could you put some focus back on your videos and trying to convince us that he's in love with you? Could you try? Could both of you try? Could you have went out to dinner for your honeymoon? Could you have went somewhere on a gondola ride? Jumped on a little boat? Right? Clinking wine glasses. Oh, that's right. You can't drink over there. Clinking juice glasses, at a fancy restaurant. I mean, something. Could you have gave us something but a car ride? I mean, I feel like I'm with Pete's. I feel like we're in the car with Pete's. You did not give me, I'm married, I'm his queen, and I'm in love, and he's in love vibe at all. Next time, wipe the lipstick off your teeth.
Yalla, Beezers, let's go.
He's He's going to launch you. Put on your seatbelt. He runs over curbs like her. No, he hit a pothole in the sand.
There's a bunch of buggies for rent here.
He said there's a bunch of tents for rent here. So they've created, you can see them moving in all the stuff. They probably will be hooked up to electricity. It might be more like glamping. We don't know. Yeah, go to a marketplace showing off all the Kuwaiti goods. Like everybody that goes somewhere new like India, they're in there showing you the rugs that are being made by hand, baskets, all kinds of shit. Why are we seeing a future campground? Because he told her, oh, I know what we should go film, to keep her out of the public.
Nice to go around driving around the desert.
And you don't see that? Chantal, you are so blinded by your own stupidness, you're not seeing this, and the whole world's going, huh? So this is the Kuwaiti you want us to see, Chantal? Or is this the Kuwaiti he's only willing to film with you? Very interesting. Are you allowed to be alone now?
Yeah.
It's a rougher terrain than I thought, driving through sand.
Camping.
She is trying to make this interesting, but you know in her mind she's going, why are we out here? She would, oh my God. Why isn't he going into detail of exactly the future of this site and why it looks like this? And you know what I mean? Not like it's about to be shelled any minute. You know what I'm saying?
Making a barbecue using a bunch buggy.
I don't know what that meant when he said something about making a barbecue and bunch of buggies. Maybe his English is not that fluent. You know what I'm saying? He may not be fluent enough in English to say, this area is where they're going to create a barbecuing area, and over here, there's going to be buggies to rent. That could be, but Chantal isn't even interested. Or she would be clarifying what's going on. Maybe she's not allowed to. I don't know. This just seems odd.
Oh.
Having fun here, yeah.
Yeah, they're like four.
Like, this is where they're going to have fun. This is where families will camp. This is a future site, by the way, that they're building on the other side of the causeway. The causeway's only been done for 2.5 years. So at the end of the causeway, it's almost like you get your own little Disneyland in the future, so that the drive across the causeway is to another beautiful thing. That's what it's about, in case you didn't know. I'll help you out.
Four-wheeler kind of.
Because you know the winter starts now.
Yeah.
So they got a bunch of four-wheelers. See? So you'll be able to rent these, and just like in California, you'll be able to ride the dunes. Everybody loves to do that. There's going to be a bunch of tents. You can already see they're putting up the lighting. So it's a future site for family fun. You're welcome. You've been on that causeway? How cool. I've been on one in Florida. It's kind of creepy because the one in Florida, like the water, like high tide, it comes right up. I mean, it's kind of creepy. I've been on that tall bridge. Have you ever seen that? I filmed it. It was on my Patreon way back in 3 years ago. But it looks like it goes straight up. It's so creepy. That's so the ships can go under it without having to lift the freeway up and down. They just built it really high. Can't remember the name of it. It's when you go to St. Pete's.
Oh, you can drive those in the desert?
Yes, and then you're right, Shady. I even thought she's showing no interest and creating a documentary or some articulating all this because she's lazy. She's just happy to be with her man in the car, right? So she's missing an opportunity, and we have to go do all the damn legwork. The Sky Bridge. Thank you, sweetness. That is one kick-ass bridge. Yeah, he sure knows how to please his queen. This just screams money, doesn't it? I mean, it would be one thing to throw this in, but this was literally the whole video. That's so weird to me. I don't think he's very fluent either. So there's that.
Wow.
Wow, what? Explain to your audience what the wow factor is. Nothing. We got crickets.
So, I mean, we're just gonna desert bees a bit.
See, that's where you're stupid. Look at my man. She don't even care if she's full frame. She puts her man in the frame. Look at Nader. Look at Didi. I win. Look at. Desert bees. What you should have said is we're going to walk around the future site of an amazing development for families over here. They're going to have barbecue areas. Here's going to be certain areas for certain family members. Over here is going to be shopping and dining. And no, I'm with my man. I'm with my man. I'm with my man. Look, Didi. Look, Nader. Meanwhile, Chantal, you're giving us creepy vibes, Enrique. It's the same in all desert countries. Everyone escapes to the desert to be haram. And yeah, so if they're saying they're married, do you think, G absent for now, do you think they did a secret marriage, you know, the kind where they say, I marry you, and that's it. They sign a paper, but it's not legal because it's just so they can be together, maybe just to vlog, and she can get him over, or they're waiting for the paperwork so she can get him over to Canada and sponsor him. She has to wait it out. I don't know. All I know is nothing about this. You have your doubts? Okay. Everything about this screams, I'm hiding her for whatever reasons. I'm sure the list is as long as your arm. And she is just... Exactly, Cookie. Could be that. Cindy Lou Hoo Hoo. But they're not going to convince. Here's where we got a problem. This is why I don't believe it's to bring him over to Canada. Because they would be trying to convince the Canadian government that they're in love in their videos. He would have claimed her in his videos. That's why I got a hard time believing that they're trying to convince the Canadian government, who will investigate, by the way. Yeah, like, when... Sorry. Wouldn't she be mad that she doesn't get to turn this into a whole Disney moment? Like, look at where he took me to eat. Look at what he spent his money on me. Like, oh yeah, the only thing right now that he has above Nader is he has a car. That's it. Because she would want to prove that this guy treats her like a queen. I'm not seeing it. Remember, Chantal, in one of your next vlogs, could you please just put a text in the video, in the corner, whatever, that says banana? Because that's going to be the code word of help. Contact the Canadian Embassy. Yes. No, he does not have other YouTube sites. He literally games on it. He hasn't gamed. He played music on a Casio keyboard, but that was 2 years ago, that last video. And it's been a year since he's gamed on his channel. He has not uploaded anything, and he never goes anywhere. He has always sat with covered curtain windows. And so it's all strange.
I guess.
Desert bees.
We're in the desert and we're beesing.
Maybe.
I mean, I don't feel any romance. I don't feel any... I mean, listen. If you went and married a man that you've never smelled before, he's never smelled before, wouldn't this be a way more I can't keep my hands off of you kind of vlog? Of course she didn't, Jan. She never even did a background check on Nader. But you can't drive home from this one, Chantal.
Camping bees.
Camping bees.
Soon, don't worry.
Don't worry, soon. They're going to go camping.
Yeah, it's really...
That sounds so romantic. If I married a man and he wanted to take me camping with no water, no ocean, no, I would have said, you've lost your mind. You think he's looking for citizenship. Well, then why wouldn't they be trying to convince the government by being in love and all that on their videos. Just saying.
Peaceful out here.
Yeah, she's way too high maintenance for camping. Where are you going to plug in your CPAP? Where are you going to plug in the CPAP? Right? She'd be in a hospital if she slept out in the desert, inhaling all the dust with asthma. Maybe he is going to take her camping. Yeah. It'll be, listen, it'll be natural causes. There you go. PDA is not part of the culture, but they're in a car, a private car. They're not out in public amongst people. They're in a car. We already seen a couple, an older couple on the beach holding hands that were married. You can hold hands. You can let your shoulders touch. Once you're married, even polygamists can now kiss and hug. Right? They're in a car. Why can't he say things, I'm so in love with you? I'm so glad you came into my life. Why can't he say things? Why can't he even say things that would convince a government? Or us.
So quiet. Fantastic, romantic.
He's shy. That's a good one, install son. He's winking at the camera. Hello, ladies. Right, yeah, he's shy. No, Pete's shy.
You said bombastic.
That's like saying not or shy.
Salah, you're King Beezer.
And you are the queen, Beezer.
This is juvenile's hell. Most marriages start shy unless the man is aggressive. I will be happy. I will be so happy if he's just passive and he's a sweetheart. But if he's passive and he's a sweetheart, wouldn't he say, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like a honeymoon is all I'm saying. It doesn't feel like two people who found themselves across the oceans and they're finally together. I have seen way more intensity, electricity, unable to touch each other, energy than I'm seeing out of this. Yeah, it does feel like a business. Pete's will never spill the beans. The only thing he's being talked into is showing everybody that BBJ's alive and her claws are not growing into her pads. That's the only thing Pete's is exposing right now. Wouldn't you be having conversations together? This is so uncomfortable to me. I am so uncomfortable. Does anybody feel uncomfortable in this car with these two? I'm uncomfortable. Did he tell her a story that she couldn't vlog because of government restrictions and she bought it? She would absolutely buy it. He could tell her that this is the Kuwaiti Disneyland and she would be giddy as a princess. I have never seen anybody live in such a state of delusion. That's what I said. Even if they can't touch and kiss on camera, in public, as a married couple, I don't care. They could still hold hands. He could still be telling her how much he loves her. Right? And she could be telling him that. They act like two people that don't... It's like it was like separated at birth. And they know that they have a connection, but they don't know how to... Why would you get married? Knock that shit off, Chantal. You got me sideways. You got me fucked up. I mean, for real. What is the matter with you? Honest to God. Can't with that one.
Well, we have to drive slowly because, there is no street here.
Is this like a camping tent where people camp?
He didn't even tell you where he was taking you? Is this like a camping tent where people camp? Oh my God, could you imagine? You know how easy it would be to talk her into something that could end very, very badly for her? Is this like a piece of candy that I've never tried before? Why is it burning my tongue? Oh, it's part of the experience. Just swallow it. Okay. I can't with you, Chantal. You needed a chaperone.
This little tent?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
So for
Stop for a minute. Oh, cool. So this is a little camp
She goes, can you stop for a minute? Did he? No.
tent.
She's going to have to really curb her control. For real. You want to play the submissive woman, Chantal? TikTok? Because I have a feeling that something bad's going to happen if you think that your YouTube channel is, you're going to be in control, okay? Submissive, you're wearing a hijab, right? What is your end goal here? Have you reached it? I'm married, na, boo, boo, nada, and dee dee. Now what? Now you got to live the life. So,
Nice.
She just asked him to stop, please, and he wouldn't. So there you go. She ain't in control of her channel and the content.
Never in my life I have
Comes the ring again, Nader and Dee Dee. Now her finger's starting to swell because she's out in the heat. She's sweating to death. There's no way Chantal would sit in a bra in the winter with the air conditioning on in the house in Canada. Now she's out in the desert, in the sand, and I'm telling you, she's overheating. That's not what I said, Gemma. Gemma said, I'm sorry, but wearing a hijab doesn't make someone submissive. I don't agree with that at all. Chantel's doing it for attention. She doesn't care. I agree with you. I didn't say she's wearing the hijab to be submissive. She said, I know exactly what I did wrong when I was with Nader, which was she ran her mouth. She was trying to be in control. She was obnoxious, and she wasn't submissive enough. Then immediately after that statement, she went and started wearing the hijab, which, if you are following along, that is how it's perceived in Iran. Have you not watched that funeral? I mean, how much have you studied about the hijab and the symbol that it became, not what it was once for, but what it became to the regime? You haven't followed everything? Well, I'm going to tell you. Those women are ripping them off and making videos because this woman who lived in a small village, you know what? I will send you, I'm trying to remember her name, Amaha Amini. It is such a sad story. I could cry right now. But because I watched the whole thing of what just occurred. Of course, they won't put it on mainstream media. You'll never see it. You have to go find it. And I just cried of even the men that came. See, you have 48 days, and on the 48th day, that's the last day, you can visit the grave or say goodbye. And on the 48th day, people walked tens of miles. And it was men. It was amazing. She can't get pregnant. She's had a full hysterectomy. Blue dream. And I was 30. Oh, okay. Anyway. It was sad. And it was glorious in the same moment.
imagined I would ever be in the Arabian desert.
Okay, so here's where you're stupid. We always tap her on her third eye because she's never paying attention to anything but, what am I going to say in my vlog? What am I going to say? I mean, can you imagine being this swallowed up in YouTube? This is your only identity, and you will create any character. You will literally believe it yourself. This is scary shit right here. No, she didn't fix her teeth. Everyone. Oh, yeah, she's got her skinny voice going. But he makes another comment.
And it's so
Quiet.
quiet.
I can hear your breathing.
Ha! I didn't catch this the first go around. It is so quiet. He goes, I can hear your breathing. And she'll say, well, that's anywhere I go. I can hear your wheezing. Where is your puffer? Where is your puffer? We all hate the mouth breathing. Oh, and by the way, we also hate it when she chews with her mouth open. Salah. Yeah, was that a shade comment? Or is... Yeah, it was shade.
Very well.
He goes, I can hear your breathing very well. She's wheezing, by the way.
Well, that's in any environment, but
Well, she goes, yeah, well, that's in any environment, but...
wow.
Her and that damn ring. What a child you are, Foodie Beauty. And you're not in an Arabian desert. Had you done your research, you would have known you are on the future site of family camping, shopping, and dining. And you could have shown maybe the projected pictures. Hell, I will for you. Remember, the code word's banana. If you need help, that'll be coming up in the future. These are all the sites we should be seeing in Kuwait, but you know her. So let me find... okay, I did it over here. Hold on, let me turn you around. I gotta go to my last visited. I did it over here. Oh my God, I've never seen such a thing in my life. I swear to God. She's stuck in Kuwait. Yeah, I'd hate to admit that in the end... I'd hate to admit in the end that what's-his-face could be right, that she really is stuck there. L. Roman. L. Roman. Okay, so let's see. Camping or future. I gotta put in future. Future. Camping. What's the name of the bridge again? I gotta go back to her video. The... Sheikh. Oh, shit. Why did I do that?
The silence.
Be quiet.
If anything to come out
Foodie.
here for, the silence.
Be quiet. Be quiet. Shh. Shh. Damn her. I started typing. I didn't go back to the right. Okay, hold on. There. We're back. Okay. The... Oh my God. Okay. Sheikhga Kuwait. All right, I'll show you the future plans. Oh my God. Forgot to put in causeway. Very important. Oh my God, I'm so funny. This was like a mistake that ends up being divine intervention kind of shit. I put in future camping, but I threw a letter in there so it auto-corrected to vulture. There it is, Chantal. Vultures. Oh my God. Future. Oh my God, that's scary. I don't like that weird shit. Okay. So the future camping, okay. They're starting to put all this stuff together. Now, here's somebody that literally tells you all about it. Ain't that something? See, Chantal could have done this. But no. No music. What is wrong with you people? Now, look it. There's people actually out there. They're going to be camping. There's the buggies. There's the causeway. Maybe. I don't know. Could be the causeway. Yeah, when it hits the ground. Are they speaking yet? See, nobody speaks. Damn kids. No, but like they're showing it more than the way they showed it, I suppose. But this is the people camp there. And they ride the buggies. Why didn't they rent a buggy and ride it and make it more than they did? Look at all the trails and how fun that would have been. Why didn't Salah rent one of the buggies and just start, tearing up the sand? A little more adventure. We're going to take a walk. I know she won't fit on one and there's probably weight restrictions, but he could have. She could have filmed him having fun. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so listen. Wonder if there can be images for the future of it. Oh my God. Not yet. I had seen all of this. There's the Jabra Bridge. Every YouTubers have gone out here, talked about it. We knew nothing about it. Here was the project. They started it in 2015. Yeah, they're not our house in sight. So you know what I'm saying? It's just weird that she didn't take advantage of a moment in a country we've never been. You know what I'm saying? It's so weird to me. Okay, so let's continue on with this. Her having no idea where she's even at. Jesus, Mary.
Yeah.
Okay, he's 6'2" or 4". See how he moves away from her? He doesn't even... Can you imagine trying to hold her hand from that height? She'd have to put her hand in the air like a kid does, when you hold your child's hand and they have to put their arm in the air. I just made myself laugh. Oh my God, I make myself laugh. It just comes out of nowhere, can't help it. The imagery.
You're so tall. Oh my gosh.
Look how tall he is to her. He does not seem like, I don't know, I don't feel any chemistry, period, from him. She's definitely obsessed.
It's 190 centimeters only.
All right.
He's like 30 years old. He was 29 last year.
Gorgeous.
And she's 39 almost.
It's actually not.
She goes, gorgeous. What's gorgeous? Can you articulate that? The cloudy sky, the rain about to come. The sky's not blue, right? What's gorgeous? Sand and electricity. Have you ever heard how much sound those things make when you're close? I mean, it's like that right there is not going to help your balding at all.
Hot at all. Like I said, maybe 22.
Elizabeth goes, I miss Eunice. I know, right? We should have really dove into Eunice some more. Maybe we will on another day. It's definitely a cheap ring. He did not buy her an expensive ring. Listen, it's not even look like a wedding ring. It's a band. It's like something you get out of, I don't even know. Maybe it was on something that she bought at Bed Bath & Beyond. Hey, this is gold. I get 2 for 1. I buy a candle and I got this thing hanging from it. And it just happens to fit my ring. So let's not keep picking apart the ugly ring. It is not gold nugget. It is not even ornate with anything. It is cheap. And if this man had it like she said he does, then guess what? And she was his queen. She'd be wearing a queen ring. But that ain't a queen ring. We all know that. That don't even take 2 eyes and a 2100 vision to see that.
Nice little breeze. Nothing but quiet and sand.
In fact, if it's made out of 10 karat, Let's say it's a 10 karat gold. Maybe it's 10 karat plated. Her finger's either going to turn green or the excessive heat, that ring is going to start reforming itself, okay? Because it's a cheap metal, it'll start bending to the heat from her body. We're going to wait for that. We'll keep an eye on it.
Very peaceful.
I know. Nothing but it's so beautiful and gorgeous and peaceful. No, it's not. The water there is even murky looking. There's no blue, there's no turquoise, there's no white. If that would have been quartz sand, white quartz sand, instead of fill dirt, right? Fill dirt. I would totally agree with you. We'd be picking it up and looking at it. It'd be like diamonds in our hand. But it's not white quartz sand. This is fill dirt. Who wants to camp in fill dirt? I am sorry that this is the only scenery he let you. I got to give you credit, though. You really tried to make it a magical moment for your honeymoon. Sorry. No. You know what would have been magical? If you'd have packed your CPAP and your little, and your bags, and you two would have rented one of those tents for the night. Now that would have been some content. And then you give us a clue at night, all the sounds out there, right? I don't know what sounds they hear. There's no wildlife. There's not even a bird in the sky. They're smart enough to stay away from all that electrical towers.
So, we're just gonna walk a little bit.
To where? You know what? Put your camera on a tripod. We can watch you walk away for 3 days straight. There's nothing, Chantal. Could you have parked like right by the buggies like that other couple did? I mean, at least we seen a YouTube channel that was actually there and riding the four-wheelers in the sand. You know, they do this in California, right? They do this in California. Why didn't Osala, you know, wink at the camera and drive away on a four-wheeler? What is the problem with you two?
Enjoy nature.
This isn't nature. The only nature is you. Like a wildebeest out in the wild. That's it. There is not a bird in the sky. There is not a tree. There ain't a bush. There ain't a date palm. There's other... Why didn't you go to the island? What was the significance? It's your job, Foodie Beauty, to quit flashing your fake wedding ring and start telling us what we're looking at. You know how much overtime you got me working? I ain't getting paid like you are to be lazy.
Come walk with us.
You saw a tumbleweed? Oh, I would have given anything to see the tumbleweed roll right past her face.
Been walking a lot.
Okay. Prove it. Film it. Put on your little jogging, cultural appropriate pants. She's not walking a lot. She's only going out when it's cool out and at night. Go out at night, and I want to see some real walking, not some edited walking. Go live. Start working out in the gym. Film that shit.
Since I got here, like I said.
Oh, and you're probably eating keto, right? Remember, code word banana. If you are being held hostage, please, somewhere in a video, say banana, but text banana in the vlog over in the corner, just the little word banana. We'll read it. Don't worry. I don't care. Make it part of your little avatar, like right across here. Put the word banana. We'll do what we can. We'll contact the Canadian Embassy, see if we can't get you out of there.
I'm going to be doing a video talk.
She's just showing the ring. Not her Dee-Dee, not her Dee-Dee, not her Dee-Dee. Look at this. Look what I did. Look what I can do. Look what I can do. She married the Fresh Prince of Kuwait.
All about a lot of things, but just...
Yeah, devil woman. I swear he brought her there to show her final resting place. Remember the code word, banana, Chantal. Banana.
Time I'm adjusting to this new life and everything, so...
Why is Ottawa better without her? She never came out of her luxury villa. She even had her edibles delivered. She never even came out of the villa. Kuwait will be better off without her.
I appreciate your patience.
Yeah, I thought he was going to treat her like some queen, right? He said she'll never pay for anything and blah, blah, blah. So obviously you didn't pay for your Burger King. Oh, that's great, Queen. If that's how a queen's treated, I'd rather be a jester.
I do miss you guys. It started to rain, so we're gonna hightail out of here. Of course, the one day I go to the desert.
There's the ring again, everyone. Spreading out the turtle fingers. Just showing you that I'm hot. My fingers swelling by the hour. What was that? That was weird. Did you hear that? Oh, maybe it's my speaker telling me the battery's getting low. Could be.
It rains.
No, FanDuel, nobody cares. God.
Casinos.
Betting online for sports. Unless you got money on them and you're behind the scenes, right? You're not going to know who wins. Who would waste their money on that shit? Like they don't get enough money from filling seats.
It's raining.
I'm always
in the desert,
bitching.
Which isn't supposed to happen very often, right?
Yeah.
Usually not in the desert. Nope. So God's crying. That's what's happening, Chantal. God is crying. He's not pleased. If this is all a charade and you are, or Allah, and you are making a mockery of anything, that's God's tears on your windshield right there. Both y'all. Both y'all.
We are very lucky.
We're very lucky. Yeah.
Why was that funny? And how is this chemistry? They have spoke nothing of their wedding day. They have spoke nothing of how beautiful it was, how happy they are. This is so weird. You're never going to convince a Canadian government. You would be holding hands and saying stupid shit. You'd at least script this shit and make us think there's chemistry.
If we wanted to go to Bobbian Island, it would be that way. We'll do it another time.
Why didn't you go to the island today? Do you got to get home, right? You got to find an outhouse. Why didn't you? I mean, we get 14 minutes in Kuwait. Why aren't we getting a 45-minute? Why didn't you spend the whole day touring all over there? Why didn't you start in Kuwaiti City and have a honeymoon and dinner together and show us the cuisine? Why are we eating Burger King in a bag? It's like she's back in home with Pete's.
But it's the
Natter's laughing his ass off. Trust me.
biggest island in Kuwait, so that'll be nice to see.
Hell, he was probably winking at Natter. Right? I'd take care of your problem. No problem, Natter. Right?
All right, guys, we're heading back.
Yeah. Look at all the traffic.
Thank you. All right, we're heading back.
I'm not listening to your music. It did it again. Oh, it's got to be my speaker. It's like, oh, we're running low. Probably. I used it way too much. I got to plug, I don't know if I can plug it in and use it, but we're almost there. Look at this. This is, we could have skipped the ride. We already seen the ride on the way there. Why do we have to see the ride on the back? Here we go. A deserted highway. Here's a good place to take our wedding day photo or our honeymoon photo. Right? Here's a good place to pull over. Obviously, there's no traffic because nobody goes there. There's nothing on the other side. Bye, April's dog. No music. Now, this I found funny because he is so tall, I thought it was a drone. She's in love with this scenery. How romantic, Chantal. A fog sets in. Yeah. He set the bar so high. You set the bar high. Let me tell you. You know what, Chantal? You gaslit us. You made us believe you were going to be treated like a queen. Look at this. I thought it was a drone because it was so high up. No, not there. Oh my God. This is her. She's railing high, right? She's filming this. She's railing high. She can't even look over it. Now, I thought this was a drone. because he stands a foot above the railing. Watch this shit. He stands a foot above his car. Now, here's the thing. His car is burgundy, right? We know that's his car. We recognize the steering wheel cover. Questions. What color was that car in the video when she was in a car? She's being treated like an armadillo. You're not supposed to stop on that? Oh my God. They're just breaking all the rules. Yeah, that other car was either a dark gray or it was black. Or you say it's maroon, we're going to go look. I don't know what it was. All right, let's go check it out. I'll turn you around. Do you see how exhausting this is? Because she's lazy and she sucks at vlogging. And they suck at chemistry. So we got that going on. I'm gonna queue up the car. Everybody's saying black. We'll find out very quick. Very quick. Once we get past the commercials. Oh, thank God. Okay, let's see the car. Who's that like? I'll find it. Now, hold on. Now, the inside of this car was tan. This is when she was... Okay, so, yeah, it's... Well, let's not say it's a high-end Honda, because they don't even make high-end Hondas anymore. It's kind of like it was kept very well, right? Very well. It may even, it's kept very clean. Which makes me laugh when I think about Chantal and her cleanliness. I'm sure she made a mess with the Burger King and the lettuce and the fries and all that shit. Yeah, the sex appeal is just oozing between this married couple. All right, so now we're going to keep going fast forward. We're going to look at this damn car again. See if she was riding around with him when she wasn't supposed to be. Because we know she wanted instant love. It was right at the beginning. Oh, yeah, we were looking in the rearview mirror there, but there's... Up here, we get to see the side of the car. Night drive. Okay, this is what we need. Hold on. Let's get there. All right. And she did nothing, man, but went in a circle. It's weird. Okay, here's the car. At some point, oh, these banners. At some point, we get to go down the side of the car to see the color. Don't we? She's leaning over a driver. Come on. Oh, the mirror color. You're so smart. What color was the mirror? Was it burgundy or black? Oh my God, these banners. Yeah, they didn't even go out to eat together. See, I think this is where her resort is, and she's walking around at night after the car ride. Where? Okay, here we go. I can't tell if that's black. I mean, it's nighttime. His car's really dark. But, I mean, we should be able to see, because we already know the inside of a mirror is black. We should be able to see, like, here. You think they got married at the airport? Oh, that's romantic as fuck. Her mirror side showed the mirror color. Okay. We gotta go back here then, because that was the driver's side. Oh, you're right, it did. Right there. Hold on. Burgundy. Oh my God. Did you see that? When the headlight hit it? See it? It's burgundy. Maroon. Oh shit. There it is. Oh my God. It was in his car. Oh, man. I'm going to blow it up. Hold on. We're going full screen here, people. I got to use both my fingers to... I can't make it any bigger. Whoa! That was his car. She was breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law. Ha! Nuggets. We do nuggets on this show. Nuggets. There it is. Yeah, maybe they did the what do you call it? The secret marriage. Maybe they were already married. Who knows? Well, you can do it. You can do it. You can do the secret ones. Oh, yes, all Muslim weddings are mandated in Kuwait to be held at a regali court, so they probably aren't legally married. Yep, because I went over the secret marriages in Kuwait, and people do that for whatever reasons. What did Maria? Hold on. She was trying to be slick like a water slide. Not gonna work, not gonna work. We're too smart for that. You put the nuggets out there. Hey, you put it out for public. It was approved by your man. We're allowed to criticize or do commentary. So there's that. And we're back on the long road. So yeah, I think what would have been beneficial, in my opinion, she can't take his last name. She just did that for effect. Water towers, yay. She's saying, this is gorgeous. This is beautiful. And G Absent for now said weddings are days and days long too. And you have to have representatives. The wife has to have a representative, blah, blah, blah. She always says shit like that, though, Kamikaze. We can't believe half the shit that comes out of her mouth. We have to actually see what she films. Oh, here we go. Really? This is your dinner together. He didn't even get himself anything because he doesn't eat that garbage. I just can't even believe that. I mean, her food addiction is so strong for junk food that... there's no way he will not accommodate that because she'll make up. She's a master manipulator when it comes to her junk food, right? He doesn't eat Western food. I don't blame him. So why are we doing this, Foodie Beauty? Why are we all the way across the world and your lips are smacking for a fucking Burger King chicken sandwich that your husband's not even willing to eat with you? Like, that's gross. That's gross. Like, you should be eating their cuisine. We should be sitting at a table with you two looking at the cuisine. It's so weird. Your addiction is so weird. I mean, you truly can't change. You're only changing what's going to fit your narrative. But your addiction will never change.
You're Burger King, baby.
You're Burger King, baby. Baby. This is probably his wedding ring with his other wife, and he puts it over there when he's not with her. Just saying. Actually, I'm just being funny, Salah. Don't come for us. It's all about humor. I don't know. We'll never see underneath that hijab again, JS. Ever. Never. She's always doing something criminal. Shady. Booger King, right? Booger. Probably showing that he accepts her eating junk food. But why wouldn't that be part of your glow up? I mean, maybe he's just, hey, she's got a fatty liver. Let's just end this now. Like, here, what else do you want? I know, that's what's weird, is she's comfortable. She's always been comfortable. Her addiction is so strong, she don't give a shit about embarrassment when it comes to eating this crap food. Her addiction makes excuses. I told my Beezers that I was going to try the Burger King in Kuwait. So we got to do it just for the vlog. I'm not going to eat it all. I'm just going to take a bite. She'll say anything. She's a master manipulator.
Oh, she's calm.
Enjoy your meal.
So I'm excited to try some Kuwait Burger King. So
He's got to be just grossed out. He don't eat this shit. He's into cuisine. You're sitting there at 300 and some pounds with a fupa and a fatty liver, and you can't even show your man that you want to do a full glow up, that you are willing to get rid of the alcohol, the THC, and eat healthy, learn about the cuisine, maybe just embrace the parts of your palate, past paneer and fast food. I don't understand this shit. Yeah, where's your extra ice? Where's your, maybe they don't do fountain soda. Look at the grease coming through the bag.
we have a Coke Zero.
He didn't even eat with her. She turned this into an Ottawa bees. So this was more important than your wedding day vlog? Did you do a wedding day vlog? It is so weird. She probably had to piss. Yeah, that's why they're there. Oh my God, a Burger King. Why? She didn't go in with him though. This is weird.
Let's get to the food.
Let's get to this food.
Ketchup.
Yes, addicts are amazing manipulators. So you can tell she's showing you a packet of ketchup for real, like she's unboxing something that we've never seen before. So you can tell he manipulated her to just take a bite. I'm just going to take a bite of it because I'm doing it for my beezers. You don't understand. I have been Foodie Beauty for years, and they expect me to do this. And so I need to do this so it looks real, whatever the hell. So she's doing an unboxing of fucking Burger King. Here's the ketchup packet. See how it's packaged. You know what I'm saying? And he's sitting here like, this bitch, she done manipulated me. She has 37 of them in the bottom of her bag already. Right? She can't wait to get in there and shove those fries in her mouth. She is craving something from back home. She's craving to be back home. Is this your cry for help? This could be it. This could be like one of those innuendos, right? I have to put this in there so people know that I want to go home. I don't want to be here another day. Could be. We don't know. Yeah, code word banana. Right, Louie? Code word banana. We'll contact the Canadian Embassy, see what we can do for you. Yeah, she ain't tearing it open with her teeth. If they stapled it, she would have. Then he really would have looked at her. And now she's going to pull out one French fry. Oh my God, curly fries. I wonder if they're seasoned. And she's going to eat a bite. We've seen her fist. We've seen her fist go into a bag and come out clenched with French fries hanging out of every digit. And we've seen her mouth just open like the Golden Gate Bridge, right? And just, blah, blah, blah. But look at this shit.
Inside the bag.
Gross. This is your honeymoon cuisine. The only food you have vlogged. G Absent for now said we don't want her back here in Canada. There you go. Start protesting. Go to the airport. Start protesting. Go to the embassy. Tell them that she can stay there. Don't let her come home. You know the drill. But this is it. This is what we got. Fucking heart attack in a bag. Wow. Your addiction shining through. Or this is your flag for us. I'm surprised that doesn't say banana on it. Then that's what you got to do. Bring a Sharpie with you. He didn't see inside the bag. You could have wrote banana on here, right? Yeah, wait till you see her drink gravy, Sala.
What is this meal called? A double chicken royal?
Yes.
Oh, come on. You memorized that menu. What's this meal called? This is my first time eating Burger King, Sala. What's this meal called?
And their fries in this Kuwait Burger King are curly fries. Are they spicy? Let's try them.
Like this is part of an unboxing. Good job. Master manipulation to get him to let you eat this shit. Let me think about it. She don't like it. Look at her. What did they fry him in? What oil do they have in Kuwait? Motor oil? You know, because it's an oil-rich company or a country. What oil did they fry those in? I can see on your face you're not liking it. She don't like it. Nope. Oh, they're real potatoes. That's probably why she don't like it. Did they do them in a healthy way? Yeah, that was a family meal. See how those are large fries? She didn't even get a drink with it. Yeah, she definitely looks better covered up. Yeah, what's this meal called? Because it's so small. No, look at the size. Now, if he held that little package of fries, it would probably look like a small. Yeah, she definitely memorized that menu, right, Jazz?
Yummy.
She was in her bedroom. She was in her bedroom before she went to Kuwait. 2 things she loves. Sex with a skinny man and food. Fast food. She sat there in her room and told us about, they have Krispy Kreme, they got Hardee's, they got Burger King. She's on, like, what's the name of that guy that goes around the country trying foods? Yeah, well, she's the fast food queen of that. She'll go around the countries and just taste the fast food. She has no interest in their cultural food. Yeah, this is a large fry in most countries. She's all, yeah. Wonder if they put curry on it. Is that why you don't like it?
They're very hot, fresh, and they're like seasoned curly fries. They're so good.
She got him believing that she has to do a fast food vlog. She's lying her addiction. She's jonesing for the THC. She can't have a cocktail. There's no alcohol. So what's her other addiction? Fast food. She literally manipulated him. Well, maybe she'll survive this then. She can manipulate him. She can manipulate anyone.
So good.
Fast food there tastes like cardboard. Have you been there? Gee, I still can't believe she ate chicken vindaloo right before traveling. Right? Montezuma's revenge. You think she was in and out of that airport and airplane toilet?
Let me try the burger.
Yeah, she put those in. You can throw this away when I'm done. But I'll just keep it at my feet. We'll throw it away when I get home. And you know she ate it all.
So this is a double chicken royal.
Look at how happy she is. She's happier than sitting next to this guy. You see that? That's a blushing bride. That is her king. Burger King. That is her love. Look at her face. I ain't seen them look at each other like that, but that's how she looking at a chicken sandwich, is she not?
We don't have this in Canada.
Yeah, you do. You got Burger King. I don't have a Burger King near me, but I could drive to one. Take me a half hour, but I ain't even into it like that. Now, I'll drive a half hour to have Panera or Chick-fil-A, the chicken bites. Oh, yes.
It looks like a double chicken patty, mayonnaise.
Oh, God. You done fucked up his car, didn't you? You done messed up his car with that slop. Is that even like iceberg lettuce? Yeah, it kind of looks like it. This girl has no shame. You have no shame when it comes to food. You have no shame. You're sitting next to some guy that's your dream and you got him to, I don't know, temporary, or what do they call that, secret marry you, because you didn't go through all the bullshit you're supposed to, or there would have been vlogs. It would have been a teaching moment for the world. But no, you just surpassed that, went straight to Burger King. So this is all bullshit.
Cheese and lettuce, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna take a bite.
You think she would be hiding this addiction too. Look at how overheated she is. His car probably so old it don't even have air conditioning. Her ring's getting tighter by the minute. That ain't no nashy foodie. She just said she had to do this so she could eat some fast food. That's all this is about. She used her YouTube channel to hide her addiction. That's exactly what she did. Nobody gets to her size unless they're suffering from addiction and maybe depression. I don't know with her. I don't know, but he's not going to cure her depression. This double chicken sandwich is going to do it. It's sad. It's sad to watch, girl.
I've done a lot of walking. I deserve it.
Would you actually? She's now making excuses why she deserves this. I don't even know. Double chicken, deep fried sandwich, 4,000 calories or more. Why didn't you two go out to a nice lunch? He's not even eating. That would be so embarrassing to me. Oh my, she's telling him how she deserves this. But why doesn't he deserve to sit down to a healthy meal? Do you think Salah has seen the surprise under the hijab? Probably not. She probably wears the skull cap. Yeah, she can't keep this up for 3 months. She can't even keep this up for 3 weeks. Of course he's going to tell her to get healthy. She needs to. Yeah, he's filming her eating it like, look at this bitch.
Beauty bite.
Beauty bite my ass. That's disgusting. Look at her. She's in right here. There's her. Right there's your foreplay. Look at the foreplay face. Yeah, the lack of fast food would have sent her home. Yeah. He lost any appetite. I think he'll send her home by the end of the month. Yeah, probably.
That slaps. That's good.
Now that one, she does like that. She does like that one. The look's all over her face. Like, thank God it tastes like junk. Thank God. The fries don't, but this does. That is disgusting. Who the hell would eat 2 of those stacked on top of each other? That is so gross. Okay. Let's pay attention to their chemistry and their love. She leans in. He don't. He ain't leaning in. She is. This is my man. This is my story. He's like, kill me tonight.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Yeah.
No, not really. Not really. It was weird. It was just weird.
I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one.
Why aren't you holding hands? Why aren't you even... I mean, Mike, can you touch an arm? Can you touch an arm? This ain't going to convince a Canadian embassy or government.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, and we don't even know what he looks like with your filters on. We don't know. We know what you look like without filters. The body language says everything.
Bye, guys.
See you around.
He's just looking at himself. No hand holding, no kissing, nothing. They could at least say, yeah, nothing. They're doing nothing. They could be at least saying sweet nothings. You could at least feel the intensity of the chemistry. I got nothing. She had more chemistry with that chicken sandwich than she has, or he has with her, right? I swear he said SeaWorld. Yeah. Okay, so here's our goals. Here's our goals moving forward. Kiss on the cheek. We got nothing. Here's our goals going forward. Okay, people? We're going to start, we're going to, of course, watch the raw footage as soon as it hits, and we're like, oh, you know what I mean? But then we got to pick it apart later, right? He's looking at himself. He ain't looking at her. How is this possible with all the terms of service she has broke over the years on YouTube's, right? Because she don't give a flying fuck what anyone thinks. She does what she wants. She's the queen. She's the queen of the house. My God, she's got Pete being her like chore boy, right? He ain't even a chore boy. He's just a fetch boy. Fetch me food, right? And this guy, now she's just doing a 180? No. She would for a man. She would for Natter. She would definitely do it for Natter. That was a huge sandwich. That was gross. I started watching all your van videos. Your man staying the night was adorable. Yeah, he was even going to do that the other night. I should sleep in the van. It's a beautiful night. You go right ahead. But I ain't going out there to manage it for you. I'm not closing the curtains, making sure the heater's plugged in correctly in position. You're on your own. We did it the first night. That was fun. But no, he's too needy. So yesterday, he's off. Now, if you didn't know, he sutures all day long, right? So he wanted to sew this cover that is an absolute shambles and disgusting. I said, why? Because I want this one. Fine. So he gets my upholstery sewing kit out, right? Now what needle? Now I'm watching Handmaid's Tale. The whole episode I haven't seen yet. Right? What needle? I go, listen, I'll do it tomorrow or you do it on your own. But we're not playing the whole get me through this. Because I just started the episode of The Handmaid's Tale that I hadn't seen yet, right, from last week. What needle do I use? Use whatever one you want. So then I had to I had to cue in a little bit. Like, no, you don't sew it right side up or it's going to look silly. You got to flip it over. You got to pinch and sew your way and it looks seamless, right? So he's over there and I'm peeking at him once in a while, right? Because I'm curiosity. I want to see if he can pull it off. So he takes the needle and he threads it. Now, most women pull it all the way down, meet the other end, tie your knot. Now we got the double thread and we're on our way. No, not him. He threads it, right? He lets the thread just hang over, takes his needle, goes like this, and he pulls it, and of course it just pulls right through. He goes, the hell? Because see, that's not how it works when you suture. When you suture, it's a whole song and dance. There is no create a knot. No, you're doing that as you go. So it's a whole different situation than sewing something. Do y'all want to see what it looked like? Do y'all want to see what it looked like when he finished? I said, first of all, paused my show. You got to meet the two ends. You got to tie your knot. See? That way the thread won't come right through. You see what I'm saying? So I give him a little guidance, right? And then he's over there just tongue on the lip, right? Sewing the whole thing up. So it took everything I had to not laugh my ass off. First of all, he's sewing up a piece of shit. It'd be easier to just make a new cover. If I got a sewing machine, I'd just make a whole new. But watch this. The whole thing's going to be covered anyway. It just fits on the seat that he decided to use for the driver's seat of the van. I can't with him. Honest to God. Well, that's good. My legs are done. So, this is the cover. It's gross. This is his sewing job. Seamless. Hey, look at it. If it was up to me, it'd be in the dumpster across the street. Oh, it's terrible. The whole thing's got to be washed with upholstery. Listen, I have an upholstery cleaner, so I got to do all that. You do hot water, Dawn dish soap, and you just do it in a squirt bottle, and then you go through and suction it all, and it cleans it. But there is a full seat cover for the whole driver's seat. It was just so, I guess, it wouldn't rip anymore. It's disgusting. I want no part of it. Oh, his job is disgusting? No. It's cool as hell. Fashion school was too hard. Bless his heart, he tried. So anyway, going forward, people, we're going to pay attention to every video that's dropped. Somewhere we're going to look for, what's going on here? Remember, Foodie Beauty, if you need our help and you're being held hostage, aquarium, and you're scared, and just remember, banana, anywhere. Take a Sharpie with you. I don't care if you put it on your shoe and you show us your shoe, write it on your ankle, banana. We'll look for it. We will look for it. Yeah, sutures are different though. Sewing fabric and suturing muscle and all that shit is totally different. It's a whole different thing. Not even close. Anyway, so we'll be looking for the word banana. Oh, she can't reach her ankles? Inside of your wrist. Write it next to your Aries. He'll never see it. With a pen, write banana, and then just kind of scratch your ear, and we'll see, like, banana. We need to. We if you can't call people and you can't, yeah, you know, we're here for you. He can touch her at night. Okay, thanks, Seraph. We don't know. We don't care. Don't want to know. Or eat a banana. That would be good for you too. You get a little potassium and we get the message. Banana. All right, guys, I love y'all. Have a wonderful day. We will be doing the banana hunting, yes, in the next videos to see if she needs to be rescued and to see if Roman was correct. Right? We'll see. Anyway, I hope you had fun. This is all for entertainment. All we're doing is critiquing what you put out there for us to critique. We are not trying to rewrite your life or the script. Really not trying to do any harm. We are just here for the entertainment. And thank you for the entertainment. King and Queen Beezer, you have a nice day also. See you soon, guys. Love ya.